Hey, it's Jody. Welcome back to Satsuma Street. Sorry it's been so long since my last video. I have just been crazy busy trying to get so many Christmas projects ready and released for you guys to work on, and I just been nonstop. So the last video I showed you a little sneak preview of the llama stocking design that I was working on. So that's finished, and that came out a couple weeks ago, so I wanted to show you the finished project. So there it is, all done. You can see how big and gorgeous it is. This I backed with felt and lined it, and I love this little mini pom-pom trim that I put around the edge. I think it just makes it extra Christmassy. You can see there's a space at the top if you want to add a name. The chart includes an alphabet, so you can personalize it with the name of the llama fanatic that you want to give this to. And I'm just so happy with how it turned out. I wanted to especially show you one of my favorite things about it is this cool texture on the llama fur. I'm really happy with how that came out. I wanted to give it kind of a woolly, furry texture, but without actually looking like realistic fur, because that's kind of not my deal. And I was sort of inspired by like a Fair Isle sweater design, which seemed appropriately wintry and Christmassy. So I'm really happy with how that came out, and that makes this whole area really fun to stitch. So while I was working on this Christmas stocking, I had sneakily given another Christmas stocking to one of my test stitchers to do. And so that stocking just came out, and that is this one. So this stocking is called Oh Dear, and I'm just so happy with how this came out as well. I think it's got a really fun kind of retro mid-century kind of cute vibe to it. And I really love it on black. I think it looks really modern and awesome. But if you wanted to do it on another color, I think it would look great on lots of different backgrounds. And again, super cute with this little mini pom-pom edge to it. So that's my Christmas stockings. They're in my Etsy shop now, both as a PDF and a printed chart, if you prefer that. I personally prefer to work from printed charts rather than from like an iPad or something. I'm just kind of old school that way. So I wanted to show you how the print looks if you get the printed chart. If you haven't bought them from me before, they always have a nice big color photo on the cover. And then for these, because they're such a big design, I worked with my printer to come up with extra big prints, so you can see how big they are. It comes with 2 sheets of this really extra big paper. So those of us with aging eyes will have no problem seeing the little squares and everything. So that's how these came out, and these are available, as I said, on Etsy, and stores are starting to pick them up now. So if you don't see it at your local needlework store, let them know that they should pick them up. So the next Christmas project to come out, which will be coming out very soon, is a piece that I did originally for a Christmas cross-stitch book. They commissioned me to do a project, and this is what I did. I'm calling it a peace tree mobile. It's these cool shapes. Each little row has a different word. I'm going to try to face them all towards you. This is the hard part. It's very hard to photograph this project, but we'll get it figured out here. There we go. So it's stitched on this silver metallic perforated paper, and it's very cool to just kind of watch it like spin and change. And I've had this hanging in my office for the last few months, and I just find myself like staring at it hypnotically, watching it just kind of turn and change and catch the light in different ways. The backs are this cool glitter paper, so that it just kind of has this constantly changing, shimmering kind of quality to it. And this would look really cool like hung in a window or a doorway or something, where it can just like catch the breeze and constantly be showing you a different side of it. So the book editors asked for this particular color palette, and which I think is really beautiful and very chic and restrained. But you know me, chic and restrained isn't really always my thing. So I am also doing it in a second color palette on gold paper. And some of you may have seen a little sneak preview of this on Instagram. And so this will be available in 2 different colorways, as full kits with the paper and all the floss that you're going to need to make the tree. And so I'm going to do, in my next video, I'm going to do a finishing video where I show you how to make it, because it's actually really simple, but it seems complicated. It's not. It's just hard to explain in like written directions, but once you see the video, you'll see it's totally easy. You can totally do it, and you will have the most unique cross-stitch Christmas decor on the block for sure. So hopefully you will tackle one of these projects and get excited about Christmas. I also have 2 more Christmas projects at least coming out this year. So if you can't tell, I'm a little into Christmas. I'll admit it. I love Christmas. So keep an eye out for those. And I love seeing your finished projects on Instagram and Facebook. So hopefully right now I'm seeing a lot of Halloween stuff, which is awesome. But don't forget, Christmas is right around the corner after Halloween. So time to start thinking about those projects too. So hopefully you'll have the time to tackle one of these many Satsuma Street Christmas projects. So that's it for today. Thanks again for stopping by, and I will see you again next time.